Tim here with Strictly Ceilings. We are in an auditorium today where we have just finished installing some ceiling tiles and some acoustical panels around the perimeter of the room. Our customer wanted to improve the acoustical sound quality of this room, and we had just the right products for him. You know, this is a great time to talk about how a ceiling panel can perform in your application. Here's a couple of things to consider before you purchase. Now remember, we're talking about performance characteristics here, not aesthetics. Number one, are you wanting to improve the sound quality of your room? Maybe you're using the room for kids to play in, or maybe it will be an entertainment area that's going to have surround sound. Is the area where you're installing the tiles susceptible to moisture? Does your basement feel humid at all? Number three, are you installing the ceiling tiles in a commercial kitchen, shower, or clean room? Does the panel have to reflect light in order to brighten up the room? Or five, does the panel have to be fire rated? All of these factors are important when choosing a ceiling panel. Let me show you how to quickly determine how ceiling tiles will perform for your project. There's two ways to find out the performance data of a ceiling panel. Number one, you can look either in the manufacturer's catalog, or you can look on the back of the sample panel that you receive from your supplier or installer. Or two, go to our website at strictlyceilings.com and click on the Showroom tab. Select the Tile tab and choose from the three price points of basic, mid-range, or high-end. In each section, you will see a video and several pictures of what the finished tile looks like, as well as a close-up of the texture. You'll also see a tab for the data specification sheet, which will give you all the performance information needed for that tile. Choose a tile that best fits your project. Now let me show you how this works. Let's say that your project is in a basement and you're installing an entertainment center. You want to improve the acoustics and keep the room from echoing. Take a look on the back of the sample panel or the data sheet and you'll find a rating that says NRC. This stands for Noise Reduction Coefficient. This is one of the most important ratings found in ceiling tiles. Ceilings with a high NRC value are designed to reduce reverberation within the space. To simplify, this rating measures how well a ceiling tile will absorb sound. NRC is represented by a number between 0 and 1.0. This number indicates the percentage of sound reaching the panel that will be absorbed. So, a 0.7 rating indicates that 70% of the sound striking the panel will be absorbed and 30% will be deflected back into the space. A panel with a rating of 0.5 or higher is considered to be average. Now let's look at another application. If your project is either a commercial office where you don't want others to hear your conversation in the next room, or your application is residential and your kids like to play in the basement, but you don't want to hear the sound upstairs in the next floor above, then you want to look at ceiling tiles with high CAC ratings. CAC is referred to as the ceiling attenuation class. This is very important, especially in office spaces and basements, because this rating indicates the ability of a panel to reduce sound transmission. In other words, it prevents sound from traveling through the panel up over a wall and into the next floor or office above you. Panels with a high CAC rating will improve the privacy in enclosed spaces. A ceiling panel with a CAC of 35 will reduce transmitted sound by 35 decibels. Panels with a rating of 3.5 or higher are considered to be good panels. Most panels have an extra option for an increased CAC rating. Let's look at another important option. Every basement and almost all offices need more light. You can improve the brightness of a room by choosing a panel that is designed to reflect light. This is indicated by an LR on the performance data sheet. The ability to reflect light is very important as it achieves three main things. First, higher ratings can reduce energy consumptions by as much as 18%. Second, you can achieve substantially brighter spaces with up to 25% more usable light. Third, a higher rating will give you more balanced light coverage because of the consistent finish that is similar to a painted ceiling. A rating of 0.85 reflects 85% of the light striking the panel surface. A high reflective rating would be 0.85 or higher. Now, there's another important factor that will help you determine which ceiling panel to choose, and that is a panel's ability to resist humidity. Most ceiling tiles will last for years as long as they're in a controlled environment. Standard panels, though, have little to no resistance to humidity, and over time, you will begin to see the panel sag. If you're installing ceiling tiles in a basement, you know it's always a good idea to choose a panel with an increased resistance to humidity. In this case, you'll want a panel that either has the added Clima Plus by USG or the HumiGuard Plus by Armstrong. These tiles are commonly tagged with a water droplet icon on the data performance sheet. Panels with this feature are sag resistant up to about 94% relative humidity. These types of panels are also offering extended warranties to their customers. Not all panels are resistant to humidity. That's why it's a good idea to know what you're purchasing up front. Finally, if you need to install panels into a commercial kitchen or a bathroom, most building codes require the use of a vinyl-coated sheetrock tile. These panels are basically drywall with a piece of laminated vinyl on the face. They're also 100% resistant to humidity, and they're fire rated as well. Understand, though, that while these panels are fire and water resistant, they offer no performance when it comes to sound absorption. Well, there you have it. Now you know the basics of ceiling panel performance ratings and how to apply them to your project. Hey, thanks for watching today, and good luck with that ceiling project. And remember, at Strictly Ceilings, we guarantee you'll look up to us.